Well, this is a kerosene heater I guess it's about 15 uses so far, but I gotta state this kerosene heater I bought in 1987 in Korea on Team Exercise Team Spirit 87. It's also had diesel fuel in it back in 87, and I never changed the wick in it one time. But I don't think the wick ever wears out as long as you don't run it too damn low on kerosene or whatever the hell you're using in the damn thing. But this is only on medium. I started it about 5 minutes ago. You could tell, has it got a bright light? Yes. Is it diminished? No. I used it a bunch of times already. And the wick is, like I said, it's from, you can see all the way around. This is, it's going to really start pumping out heat, give it about an hour. That's usually what happens in about a half hour. But I don't know, maybe, some of these newer, you see this is a Korean heater. I don't know what the hell it says. And I know that the fuel in Korea, like, not all kerosene is the same. There's some types of kerosene that are not as pure as what, the nice clear stuff. They got the stuff with the red dye in it. Supposedly that can clog up your wick right away. But then again, maybe since I got this in Korea, they got heaters that work with pretty much any damn thing there's out there. Maybe there's different sized nozzles besides the wick. I don't know. But like I said, I have never even, this wick, I haven't used this every winter, but I've used it, oh God, I don't know, at least, 7 winters with the same wick. And I know I used it for at least 100 days because I was in Korea over 100 days. I used it 100 days over there. And it even had it had the old diesel fuel back in 87, same wick. But I know the old diesel fuel stinks. This new stuff, this ultra low sulfur stuff, there's no smell. None. Zero. The only time I get some smell is at startup when I have to start it manually, right? This is not electric. When that thing is up, whatever the hell you call it, but once you put it down, the smell is gone. But it starts really quick. So I don't know, maybe that's, maybe some of these newer ones are really super refined. I really don't know. But I've also heard that a lot of people have been doing this with the isopropyl alcohol. Now, I don't even measure it. I just put 4 ounces in a whatever the thing can take holds, and that's it. But I don't smell nothing. But I want to tell you this. Being that I don't want to give out bad information, because the only thing that could be bad about this is carbon monoxide. Your fireplace will use up oxygen. Like if you have a fireplace that uses up oxygen, it puts out carbon monoxide too. Candles put out carbon monoxide. I mean, you got to really, use your head with anything. But I'm getting a carbon monoxide gauge made in the USA, and it's on order already, so I should be getting it pretty soon. So I'm going to run this thing for like a bunch of hours, and I'm going to have the gauge within a few feet of this thing and see if there's any kind of reading with the diesel fuel. Now, that does not mean that every single one of them is going to be safe, but you can also use your common sense. Does your heater run right? Sometimes I heard some heaters don't run right on certain types of kerosene. But I've had zero problems. So I don't know, some people are giving me crap on this, but I'm putting the isopropyl alcohol in it, and I already treated my diesel fuel with the what do you call it? Hi, Putin. Yeah, I know it's a heater. He gets kind of edgy around it, but right? What the hell is that thing? But this cool thing is it gets so damn warm in here. I leave the windows open, and the cats can look outside the windows without the windows closed. So, but that's it gets like 80 something degrees in here. Even now I'm down in Florida, it gets in the 30s and 40s, and it gets like 80 something degrees in here. So I don't know. I'm going to check. At least I'm going to check this one with the carbon monoxide meter. Not a gauge that says, goes off and it's alarm, but an actual made in USA carbon monoxide meter. And when I get that in, we're going to run an experiment, see how it goes. And at least it'll tell me that, hey, it's possible, but maybe don't get nothing too fancy and it works better. Maybe that's what the hell I got here. Maybe I got something that's not too fancy, because one person said that their heater did not run that good. Oh, mine runs perfect. It's never diminished. I don't know how many. I use it at least a dozen times. You can see the flame, nice and even. It's always been that way. It looks the same as with kerosene. But then again, like I said, in Korea, they don't really have perfect kerosene all the time. This is South Korea, not North Korea. But, maybe that's why they make them so they're more tolerant. But I was able to run the crappy old diesel way back from 1987 in this damn thing. I didn't like it. Didn't stink with that stuff. But there's this ultra low sulfur diesel. No problem, right? Nice and warm there, kitty? Yeah, you sure are. Anyway, so, but I'm interested in the CO, the carbon monoxide, because, well, like carbon dioxide, actually fireplaces and wood burning stoves, if they're not running right, will put out carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. Even if you have a flue and all this other kind of crap coming in through the back, even if you have a cold air intake, they still get some in the house. You got to have a crack in the window. I always knew that, even with the fireplace. But I don't see any problem with this. Not with mine, that's for sure. Not at all. Like I said, I don't. Maybe there's something different about it because I got it. This was made in Korea, but then again, aren't a lot of these made in Korea anyway? Aren't a lot of them made in Korea or Japan? So I don't know. I don't know. I've been having zero problems, and you can see that flame. It's perfect. It's always been that way. So, but like I said, we're getting that CO meter in. The carbon monoxide meter is coming in pretty soon, and I'm going to test it out. We'll see. I'm going to put it like about 3 feet away from this thing, and see if I get any kind of reading. Now, I've been told by some people that have kerosene heaters, and they checked them, and they got good running kerosene heaters, that the CO meter said 0. But that still doesn't mean you don't crack open a window. That means you got a good heater, but why you crack open a window? You need the oxygen. But I got the window open about 8 inches because the cats like it, so. But it still gets like 80 something in here with this damn thing. Anyway, that's my update. Hi, Goldie. What do you say, right? Hi.